It's been a while. It's been a long while. Welcome to Fluff, your sexy bitches, and welcome to. Woo! Man, I wanted to react to Jojo's when I come back directly from the holidays, but I will be honest. I was going through a bit of an emotional time, and I kind of need a break. Uh, you probably saw that I uploaded like 2 episodes of SCP reading from last week, and that's the first time I came back to streaming and to actually not the first time I came back to streaming, but the first time I came back to like uploading something on here. It's because like I slowly was getting over it, and I just needed a break. And of course, life throws a lot of stuff at me. Well, not really, but sometimes just something happens, and I'm gonna be busy with that instead of this, and I also have to do work, and be with family, be with friends, all that kind of stuff. Typical life stuff. Like, this is not my job, so I can't do full time, which is hopefully fair enough for y'all. And I will be double honest. I also want to focus more on streaming than reacting, because the whole reason why is because how this is my second channel where I'm doing this, right? So my first original channel got deleted, not by me, and so it feels like the motivation is not as strong on here anymore. While streaming is like freshly new, so that's like something I want to grow. But hey, I will keep uploading on here. I will keep trying. And right now, what we're doing right now is Jojo's, and I had to skip the intro a little bit, not fully, just get to like some colorful parts, just to see if right here, this little box, if that's like too dark, too bright, because I feel like I'm getting a lot of copyright claims on these videos, so I want to make sure that I don't do that anymore. Also, I just now realized something. This is the wrong way around. This is usually over here. And this is usually over there. There we go. Alright. Let's get this. So, Jungle A, we thought his stand was some small little flying thing that he can shoot a bullet and it reflects back to wherever the person is, and he can read aerodynamics with it. But now we have this weird slime thing happening here, and yeah, I just want to see if I missed something. Jojo is covered with it. Jolene is covered with it. The god is covered with it. The god is not dead, because in all that was happening is supposed to be a dream that Jungle A made them think. So let's see how the rest goes. Oh, is that what Jungle A does? He's just like, ooh, I'm gonna make them fight against each other as father and daughter. Because I wonder, would Jungle A know that his ability is called Star Platinum because he has heard of Jojo before? Because if that's the case, then he can just feed that information into her, right? It's kind of like knowing if somebody is like famous at, I don't know, throwing pizza dough into the air, but you never actually seen it yourself, but somebody else told you about it. You still gonna know that that single person can do it. Once they come up to you like, hey, you know what my special skill is? You're like, you can throw pizza really well in the air. It's like, how did you? Wow, did you know that? Because information spreads around, my friend. Oh! Reality is overlapping itself multiple times. Nice. Nice. That was smart thinking from Jojo. Okay, I admit, like, I still feel like if Jungle A knew about Star Platinum, right? All he had to do was feed the name in her dream, and if she woke up, she would have been like, hey, you have the stand called Star Platinum, right? And Jojo would be like, how did you know that? Because somebody fucking the fairy told me, okay? Like, but the fact that he did consider this, that, hey, this is weird. You should not know my stand's name, even though we're family. I never even once told you about it. then yeah, fair enough. Okay, so that's the only way to find out if you are in a dream or not. Is like basically if you can't move, if sleep paralysis has hit you super hard, and this just grew, just no, please, no.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
There was no need for that. You should punch him back just for good measure. Just be like, okay, Dave, now that you got to punch me once, I get to punch you once too, right? And Jojo's like, well, I guess that's just fair. Oh, Jesus! He just knows that. He's straight up like, I even know which gender it's from, and how it became this way. Batman who? No, of course. I'm pretty sure Batman and Jojo just compete with each other. Like, who can solve most cases in one night? Oh. I still say by my word that it must be so weird for a guest to arrive and he breaks into prison. It's like whoa, wait, hold on. You were just supposed to talk. Why are you coming in? It's like, well, I want to spend some time with my daughter. Is that so wrong? She throws it away. Well, I mean, hey, breaking her out this early, like, I highly doubt it's gonna actually happen, but, I do not ever in my life want to be chased down by a cum monster like that, okay? That is not okay. You can stay in that room, you know what? Go to your room, reflect on what you've been doing and what you have done, and maybe, just maybe, I'll call you for dinner. Yes! 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 Okay, listen, I'm glad that the Speedwagon Foundation is back at it again to help out. But let me ask you a question, Jotaro. Let me ask you a question. Why didn't you ask the Speedwagon Foundation to get the funds together to just pay Jolene out? I'm pretty sure this would have been a little less elaborate unless of course. He tried that, and for some reason the judge, everybody's just saying no. They're like, oh no, doesn't matter how much money you give us, she stays in there. Then of course I understand that you're like, okay, well I just gotta break her out then. But other than that, you know, you can maybe just pay her out. I'm just saying, the coke is activating my gas systems. My god, this is so weird. Does Jotaro know that he's being an awful dad right now? Does he know that he's like definitely not acting like a father? Like, I understand that at the end, his way to show love is way different than the usual person, because at the end he did go all the way to Cairo to beat the shit out of an immortal being. You know what I mean? Like he just for his mom, right? He does clearly love his family, but I feel like you should be a bit more considering these type of moments. She's finally just saying it all out. Well, dying from a fever. I highly doubt that it is connected to the whole stand ability. Like when you're not ready for a stand, you just have a high pitched fever. Did I say high pitched fever? Is that even the correct term? You know what I mean? Like a really like high degree fever. Because that was just when Dio came back with his mom. But when he went to Tokyo, I assume that's when he had that whole Josuke situation. But who knows? So she was right. She heard something with those good ears of hers. He's getting older, so the older you get, the less you hear, of course. No. My first thought would be like, when a god comes around the corner and says like, "Oh, they might have come this way," is why didn't he say anything about the door? The first thing he should have been saying is like, the door's bust in. I don't know how they did it. They must have gone this way. There's no way somebody can see a door that's been fucking changed to that extent and just go like, yeah, I guess they might be here. Who knows? Yeah, it makes sense that he couldn't see it because he's blind. He be blind though. John Gallier. He's a beautiful man. I gotta admit, that's a beautiful man. Oof. Okay. He has to think fast. What? There are two, eh? Ah. Okay, so that stand before wasn't his. It was all deception. It was all deception. I mean, technically, since time stopped, he can technically take care of both. But look, listen, we understand that with age, Jotaro is slowly getting a bit nerfed. So I understand he can't do that. But here we go. So what you gonna do, brother? Oh. What the fuck? His whole head became a DVD player. Why? What? Let me just take this out and let's put some Pink Floyd in it. Yeah, but did he lose his stand? Like, what was that CD thing all about? Okay. Choto's not gonna die, is he? I mean, he took a lot of shit in his life. He took a couple explosions in part 4. Like, this seems less. Oh, but again, with age, you know. Oh. Oh, hell. Why even evade bullets if you can redirect them? Oh, Oh yeah, Jolene, spin him right around, baby. Oh, he's gonna do the. He was about to do the Alien 4. Where he's like, oh fuck this. Shoots in the ceiling, bounces off like 4 times, hits the enemy in the head. Pale snake here, but why the snake? Okay. Here we go. And she actually calls him dad. Damn. Damn. Okay, so of course they're not gonna escape immediately. No way. No way. No way. No way. You tell me Jotaro dies? There's no fucking way. There's no. What? No! No, he didn't. No way, no. No. There's no way he dies. There's no way. There's no fucking way. There's why? Why would you? Episode 5? I'm just burping now. I'm this sad burps. How? What? No. This can't be true. This. Because she has conviction and justice, and she's a troll star. Okay, you can't ask her to run away from this bullshit. She's gonna be like, oh, whoever causes so my dad dies, I'm gonna beat the shit out of them, and then I'm gonna rule over this whole section so that people understand that I'm not to be fucked with anymore. Oh, maybe. Well, yeah, but that's normal corpses, okay? This is a Joestar corpse, okay? Even Joseph had a moment where he's like, I'm about to die, peace. And then a couple minutes passed, and suddenly he got blood pumped into him, and he's like, oh, looks like I'm back. Hey, and same with Okuyasu, and he's like, well, guess I'm going to the pearly gates. And the brother's like, nah, you ain't leaving. And he's like, guess I'm not leaving. And you're right, I'm going back. What a badass name for a kid. That was ooh, fuck. Have it back. Listen. Yeah, of course not. I mean, even Mister was supposed to die like 3 times and he survived. That's a lot of people. I'm pretty sure 2 or 3 would have been enough. What a fucking... Who is this gimp? It's like, yeah, Junglear, you've done it now. Time for your reward. Wow. No, I love that the Censorship is absolutely non-existent here. But why is the 2 discs? So one is Star Platinum, but one is him. I wonder what that means. Whew. I mean, it's been a while since I've done this, but I feel like I was a bit more quiet and less energetic, but I'm getting back into it. And what an episode to come back to. I was like, hey, Jojo finds, like, it makes all sense why he's like, hey, don't lose his pendant. This is important. And it's not because, like, the pendant is important to Jotaro. It's important that she has it because in case he doesn't make it, she can get out and escape with a submarine. But I'm also glad that, I mean, Jojo's last words could mean 2 things. It could mean, like, I can see you have incredible conviction, so I know you'll be fine. Either that means, even if I pass away now, if you escape, you'll be fine by yourself. You don't need me in your life. You're fine. You're a strong girl. Or B, if you decide to stay here, I understand, and I trust that you will have the power and conviction and will to do whatever you need to do to perfection, or just listen. This person's gonna be yours at the end of this. I promise you that. So I think that's what he meant. Like either one of these 2. I personally think that since he mentioned the boy, that he's aware that she wants to stay. And he's like, yeah, if you want to stay, do what you must. I trust you. I think you can do it. So, at the end, yes, Jotaro still wasn't the best dad. Of course, no. He fucking punched her. And was yelling at her and all that stuff. But of course, I feel like the reason why... now this is my reason why I'm defending him, and this is my reason why I'm against him. I feel like he should have been a bit more upfront with her, because especially he's so smart. He should have known she's being rebellious towards me the same way I've been, because I've not been in her life that much, and I'm kind of a bit of a dickhead right now. So maybe I should just tell her what I'm planning to do. But here's now the reason why I think he couldn't. I think he couldn't say that because there's stand users everywhere and he doesn't know who can do what. So just plainly opening saying shit can get you killed easily. If he just came in like, hey, this has a transmitter, I'm gonna bust you out, we're gonna go through a window, then both Jungly A and White Snake would have probably been like, you fucking what now? You wanna do what now? No, no, we ain't gonna allow this. So, yeah. I do feel like communication was definitely an issue between those two. But I can see in the situation that they were in why Jotaro decided not to communicate as much as he needed to. Or should have. But yeah. I'm glad that he does say that he cared for her. And that he trusts her his judgment, and that he thinks that she has strong conviction. Of course, with all the flashbacks of the mom and her, how they see him, I do wonder if a lot of times in the background, like he would be like, oh, I'm going to Tokyo, and the mom's like, why are you going to Tokyo? But in the meantime, he's actually arranging something for her to get out easily, you know, like he's like asking the foundation, like, hey, can you do this for me, please? Or like, oh, hey, send this stuff in, and so on and so forth. But like, it never really came across that it was him. Who knows? But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will continue watching the next episode. I'm gonna watch 3 in total today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna probably react to some Demon Slayer, and the next day react to some Attack on Titan, hopefully. Okay, there we go. And I hope you all had a good morning, afternoon, evening. And remember, guys, the Afro is with you.